Ready to level up your PS5 library? These brand new games just dropped, and they're pure fire. Explosive action, epic stories, and next-gen graphics that'll blow your mind. Let's jump straight into the 10 hottest PS5 games you can play right now. Silent Hill. Welcome to the end of sanity. Welcome to Silent Hill. This isn't just a horror game. It's a psychological autopsy wrapped in the slow, sick heartbeat of dread. Set in 1960s Japan, Silent Hill reimagines the cursed town with folklore horror and a creeping rot that eats more than flesh. It devours identity. You play Aya, a schoolgirl drawn into a town that mirrors her buried trauma. Rooms twist, faces dissolve. Every corner hides a question your mind isn't ready to answer. The genius here? The town evolves based on your psychological profile. It knows your fears and feeds them back to you, layer by layer. There are no safe spaces. Mirrors distort memories. Notes written in your handwriting appear before you've penned them. It's not about jump scares. It's about existential collapse. Silent Hill is pure, raw discomfort, and that's exactly what makes it essential.
ずっと一緒だよって約束したよね。
That guy? No, he's close. Where did he go?
We've lost sight of the enemy.
Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater. In the jungle, nothing stays hidden forever. Not secrets. Not legends. Metal Gear Solid Delta is a glorious resurrection of a beloved classic, Snake Eater. But this time, it feels like a living, breathing war movie. You play as Naked Snake on a mission that defines the word espionage. Camouflage matters. Wind direction matters. Even the wildlife matters. You're not just sneaking, you're surviving. Hunt animals to stay alive. Heal wounds manually. Burn leeches off your skin. And through it all, the story unfolds like a Shakespearean tragedy. Loyalty, love, betrayal, and the birth of a legend. The jungle is stunning in 4K, but it's the emotional jungle that sticks with you. When the final boss arrives and her theme starts playing, you won't be pressing buttons. You'll be holding your breath. Mafia, the Old Country. Blood runs thicker than wine in the vineyards of Old Sicily. Mafia, the Old Country is a narrative tour de force. You're Antonio Bellucci, a young man torn between loyalty to his family and the fire of justice burning inside him. This isn't just about crime, it's about culture, power, and choices that define legacies. The game transports you to the heart of post-war Italy, where you'll attend weddings under the Tuscan sun and witness betrayals under moonlit olive groves. Every mission is cinematic, every gunfight tight and terrifying. Dialogue isn't just flavor, it's power. Conversations can make or break alliances. This game is soaked in atmosphere, from the rumble of vintage cars on cobbled streets to the chants of villagers in the distance. It doesn't just want you to play the Mafia fantasy, it wants you to understand it.
That's why you joined SWAT. Wake the hell up.
911, what is your emergency?
You're not here to pull the trigger and ask questions.
This is not Call of Duty. This is cold, surgical, life or death combat. Ready or Not puts you in the boots of a SWAT leader, not a superhero, but a professional dealing with real threats. Hostage situations, domestic disturbances, armed robbery in progress, and every bullet, every mistake has consequences. There's no music during missions, no cinematic slow-mos, just your breath, your voice commands, and the sound of boots on linoleum floors. It's brutally realistic. You breach doors, shout commands, make judgment calls, and sometimes people still die. Ready or Not forces players to slow down, think, and respect the stakes. It's a simulator of pressure. And in that tension, you'll find a kind of immersion few shooters dare to offer.
We're not cowboys. We are not heroes. We are the last line of defense. Are you ready?
Such an ominous atmosphere, and one thick with the presence of Eratama.
Neo 3, the blade remembers, and so do the dead. In Neo 3, you are a spirit-bound warrior in a demonic, myth-soaked version of feudal Japan. The game refines the punishing beauty of its predecessors. Combos are deeper, weapon stances are even more critical, and yokai abilities allow for supernatural counterattacks. But this time, the story dives deeper. The main character, Ryoma, doesn't just fight monsters, he is part monster. You balance human vulnerability with terrifying yokai transformations that unleash chaos at a cost. The environments are jaw-dropping. Haunted battlefields, cursed temples, and rivers where blood flows upstream. Every boss is a legend. Every death is a lesson. And when you finally conquer that one impossible enemy, it feels like earning your soul back.
Depths of hell!
Many thought we were wrong, but I know.
Come on, come on, come on!
Submersed to the Hive doubles down on claustrophobic horror. After the catastrophe of the first game, the underwater research station has gone dark, again. But this time, the creatures aren't just evolving, they're organizing. This isn't your typical survival horror. Every room is a puzzle. Every sound could mean death. The Hive communicates, clicks, pulses, hisses, and you have to learn their language to survive. Forget guns. Stealth, crafting, and psychological endurance are your only tools. It's Alien meets Soma, with a mystery that goes deeper than the ocean floor. The deeper you go, the more human your enemies become, and the less human you feel. In a world drowned by rising seas, humanity clings to floating cities, torn between war and wonder.
For a cure, but she's keeping it safe in her tower.
Hey, you got some hosen?
Marketland seems a bit tense today. I heard something happen with another Tidewalker.
Tides of Tomorrow is an open-world RPG on water, where sailing becomes survival and alliances shape the future. Every ship is customizable. Your crew is dynamic, with real personalities, rivalries, and romances. Diplomacy or piracy, how you play defines your legend. What makes it unforgettable? The dynamic weather system. Storms that sink fleets, solar flares that knock out electronics, rogue waves that crash mid-combat. It's a living ocean. With politics as turbulent as the seas, you're not just navigating the waters, you're rewriting the tides.
Marauders! This is our new retreat!
Please, help me.
Get down!
They walk among their people as if no different to a mere peasant.
Noble Legacy. What happens when you inherit a kingdom that doesn't want you? Noble Legacy is a fantasy RPG where you're the last bloodline of a fallen empire, forced to rebuild power one painful choice at a time. Court intrigue, betrayal, diplomacy, and war blend into one narrative beast. You're not just leveling up a character, you're reviving a dynasty. Trainers. Form uneasy alliances, decide who lives, who rules, and who vanishes in the night. Every castle wall has a story. Every decision leaves a scar. In Noble Legacy, your name is both a blessing and a curse.
Imagine we would ever want to stoop to this kind of familiarity with our peasants. Their interactions are said to be quite dynamic.
That would be a great exchange.
Thank you, my lord.
But before long, Greenwood could become a thing of beauty. It is all very exciting to have a new lord in the realm. One may find great pleasure in following their progress.
Project Ginue. History meets cybernetic vengeance in Project Ginue. Set in a futuristic China, you play an elite agent from the ancient Imperial Secret Police, resurrected through neural AI to serve a collapsing techno-state. The gameplay is slick and sharp. Think Ghost of Tsushima with a cyberpunk twist. Parkour across digital temples, wield plasma blades encoded with traditional martial arts forms, and scan for targets through augmented vision. It's not just style. The story hits hard, exploring memory, duty, and identity in a world where the line between man and machine is razor thin. Justice is dead unless you become it.
小侄子还想过河翻身。
My wish can be fulfilled. But wishes come at a price.
Tides of Annihilation. A spiritual companion to Tides of Tomorrow, this game turns the ocean from a frontier into an enemy. The world is collapsing. Sea creatures mutated by an ancient AI rise from the depths, and your last hope is a submersible fortress heading into the abyss. Part survival, part RTS, and all-out chaos. Manage resources, lead missions, defend against nightmarish raids, and uncover the horrifying truth beneath the waves. Every expedition could be your last. And when the tides rise, so does the terror. No gods, no help, just you and annihilation.
Gwendolyn, this is your final warning.
My quarrel lies not with you, but I will take back everything that belongs to me. Even if the price is my soul.